Welcome back, folks. This may very well be the day in which we complete the negative. Wouldn't that be just swell? And you know what? If that's gonna be the case, actually let's try out old Maggie here. No, I don't want to. Not yet. Let's just do Judas. This man is a fun guy. There is one condition though. He starts with 1 HP. But everything else is... So I think that about sums up the negative aspects of Judas very well. So there is the end of our streak and our first death. Don't let that turn you off of Judas. Let's try again, shall we? That's more like it. And the Book of Belial here, okay, what I was saying about Judas, he has a 1.5 times damage multiplier inbuilt on his character. Every damage upgrade is affected by that multiplier, and he also comes with the Book of Belial, which adds some nice damage atop of that. Good stuff. Also, big rooms give you 2 charges to your item, which is why I thought, why not use it right there? Use our Book of Belial, and now we're already back in charge. $3 bill, random tiers. We got Death's Touch right here, something that I haven't unlocked just yet. We have Spectral Tears right here. And now we have something else. I don't even know what it would be. And we've got number 1 now. So yeah, it alternates between a lot of classic items. And I guess the best you could have is certainly Death's Touch. It's a top tier get right there. You know what? Yeah, why not just leave? Okay. We should look for a Tinted Rock somewhere eventually, because a single Soul Heart would be quite the asset. Oh, we have Proptosis here, huh? Not the most useful. Ah, but he hasn't found himself deceased, so that's nice. Spun! Oh, look at this. Growth hormones. Damage, speed. Let's go. Look at that. Judas with 1 damage upgrade. We are sitting pretty. Check for Tinted Rocks. Most important thing as Judas, of course. Survivability. He starts off with the good damage. But yeah, if you can't live beyond the very first room, as demonstrated a little bit earlier, then you can find yourself in a little bit of a tricky spot. Living on the edge. What is this? Nightlight. Right, okay. We don't need that. We don't have the money for it anyways. So I guess we can keep looking around. Hopefully we won't get marauded by a freaking champion. It was an invisible champion, no less, so I don't know how anyone's supposed to notice that. Not only was it Curse of Darkness, which alone gives you some annoying drawbacks in terms of visibility, it was the Burning Basement, which has a really annoying grainy filter applied that makes it look like smoke. So the 2 factors combined made that camouflage champion, which are normally pretty visible, basically impossible to see. One-shotting these is really satisfying. Goodbye, little envy fragments. Just about done with. Awesome. Oh, we could have employed that troll bomb. Good thing we have our own. Spawns a little Steven when we're on half health, huh? Fetal protection it is. Better than literally nothing. A lot of items end up in the better than literally nothing category. There are some that are worse than literally nothing. We'll see those as we come to them. Wow, that was quite the burst of tears. What the heck was that? Ooh, Fire Mind. Good thing we have our Soul Hearts. Don't want to touch any of our own explosions. Would be a death sentence for sure. We had the Fear Shot for a while there. Dark Matter, as it is called. Alright. 2 keys, let's check out that there item room. Dogtooth, more damage. Fine by me. And as we all know, this is probably our 3rd time having this item on this save file. Howl's Vet Secret Rooms. A valuable little bonus aspect there, besides the little damage and speed upgrade. Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go. A little bit of a glasses falling off situation in real life. Not something you want to happen. Oh, no bombs. Got a bomb for me, buddy? Why have I entered the danger zone? Well, because I'm a bold individual, that's why. Oh, Monstro. Classic boss. He's a lot quicker to defeat when you have some damage and some innate damage. Look at this, 21 damage right now? That is insane for the second floor. Another damage upgrade through the, what is it called? Synth oil. Excellent stuff. And a free dead cat. This is looking on the up. Look at that, gives us our heart back. Thank you very much, dead cat. Devil Precedent, and we'll get that coin on the way back. Just a really good 9 lives situation. Now we'll always have Judas's singular HP. Were we to ever die. Come on, boys, find yourselves out here. I'll remove you one by one. Enter the firing squad. Oh, triple shot. Not the worst payout. Ooh, Demon Boy, let's go. I have 9 lives, we can go a little ham. Even more. And alright, 4 pills from the mom's coin purse. Let's get them. Power pill? Well, we'll be immune to any bad trips. Balls of Steel! He's a god. And we can also use this from our Hematemesis to grab a couple quick pennies. Perfect. Got a decent amount of the old cents. And a little bit more coming up right here. Excellent stuff. We'll explore just a tad more of the floor. Smorgasbord of floor availabilities and options. Check out your local IKEA. Check those little furniture displays, those little living spaces. You might find something fun. You might find some good decorations for an empty room in the house. Maybe for a little basement, a little hidden crawl space that you had not seen prior to this point. Something you can shove your sinful child down into. Separate him from the sins of the world. Purify him. Show your faith to your Lord. Now that's not exactly what happened, but I'm trying to tie things together here. I think it's coming along alright, little baggie. Goodbye. You know what? I'll donate a cent. It did not jam, and we're at the magic number. Obfuscated by the text, but no worries. We're at 6 minutes 30 seconds. We're actually slightly within time constraints to reach the old boss rush. Should we choose to do so? Okay. I'll look for your crawl space. Mr. Barking Dog. There it is. If he does that panicky bark, oh my goodness. Now this is something else. Not seen one of these in a long, long time. The black market, you can purchase shop items in return for HP. So we could take something like Mama Mega. We could take Mom's box of trinkets. This is a really tricky situation. We have lots of HP. We have 9 lives. There's no reason to not go ham here. Honestly. PhD, come here. Mama Mega, come here. We'll die. This is fine. We have 9 lives. And we have an easy way to the next floor. Now, which of these do I want to take with me? We could take Mama Mega to guarantee admittance to the boss rush. I think that's probably our best bet, considering how suitable we are in terms of damage. Let's go then. Caves 1. 1 HP, but everything else is looking good. We went ham on that shop for a good reason. Well, not really. Most of the items were useless. So, could have been handled with a little bit more poise. We only needed Mama Mega and PhD. The trinket from the, what was it called? Mom's box? That was a dud. Alright, lads. We got some soul hearts. We're back in business. Get the lemon party. Oh, it's evaporating before my eyes. But it still killed the chargers, so hey. Score. That was a very satisfying lemon party. You don't only get a chance to take full advantage of its lemony aspects. Don't want those troll bombs. Good. They did not get blasted into me. One makes you larger, and another lemon party. Nice. Kablooey! Oh, no. You silly little turtlerino. Stop. These are the inbuilt poops, never mind. I thought he was generating poops for some reason. These guys cannot create poops. They just are sentient poops. It's a pretty annoying room to deal with all these densely packed mushrooms. But not too bad, all things considered. Would you like to explode, please? Thank you. How many of these bomb flies are there? More than I would like. If you could call your numbers, please. Just a little modest proposal. Just detonate, thank you. Explodinate. Kablooey! Nice. Oh, I hear some barks. Could you be in that little nook there? That's probably the case. We only have 2 bombs, though. I'd rather pay a key for our item room. 1 key and 1 bomb to enter our... That's not the secret room. But we get Rotten Baby, which is really nice. So maybe our second secret room is down here, then. Not the case. Maybe our regular secret room is here. Nope. It's actually up here. I am a moron. We don't really need a secret room, mind you. We're pretty good in terms of, well, I guess we could use bombs from it. Oh, we got some teeth from $3 bill. The tooth shots deal triple damage. Those are a nice little bonus. Thank you, Rotten Baby. Those flies are really searching and destroying. Very nice. I could indulge in any of those consumables. Ooh, store coupon. 1 random item in the shop becomes free. We can't really devote ourselves to that, sadly. Now we could pay for some rerolls. Ooh, Hive Mind. Score. Giant spiders and flies. Need I say any more? Now our flies will be doing... Well, we had this item very early on with that Eve run that went to the cathedral. And it was basically limbo. It was hell on earth. And it was carried entirely by our Rotten Baby with Hive Mind. So I am indebted to this item. I have to put out a good word for it. And it's not against my will. I genuinely love Hive Mind and Rotten Baby. 2 of the best things you could ever expect to get paired together. Like a fine wine and some steaks, they are inseparable. I say this having never drunk wine in my life. Can't even conjugate the verb correctly. But yeah, I think we should just get out. Would have been nice to check the secret room, but oh well. Kablooey. What you gonna dream about here, dull Judas? Okay, into the chest. Classic stuff. I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh. Oh, no, no. Okay, it's gone. Alright. Oh, rubber cement. This is so fun. Love this item. Come on, boys. Oh, please. Be a little more careful in where you fire those. Watch where you're shooting. There we go. Dispatched with ease. Now we're still back at 1 heart. We blasted through that steel ball rather quickly. Also, what? Who barked in there? How is there something here? I guess the secret room wraps around. Okay, yeah, I can envision that. If it's as I think it could be. There's probably another room separated from that by a little bit of a gap. And the secret room bridges that gap. We'll find out shortly enough. What I could really use is another Tears upgrade. We have some really good damage. And there's no syringe that gives you Tears, but a syringe for Spawn would also be just fine. Either of those and I'll be a really happy boy. A 3-room rerolls every consumable on the floor. Interesting. Not the most useful. Thank you for not exploding in my face and losing our nice devil chance. I was a little too, worryfully fast there. But it all worked out. Thank you, number 1, for those fast balls. Fast rate of fire. Really good stuff. Oh, Gertie, my old friend. Hello. Should have probably saved the death for when you were spawning some minions, but, you know, we don't need that much min-maxing. Take this. Crackjack's HP and a random trinket. Suppose I'll take the pill safety cap, considering... Also, Phase 2 of Guppy. We're so doing this. We don't need to get back in the Devil Room, so leaving it is just fine for me. We could leave now, but I want to go back and test that secret room hypothesis, if possible. So we're 2 for 3 on Conjoined, we're 2 for 3 on Guppy. We're on the close, we're on the precipice of greatness. We also have a golden bomb, so we can blast open any secret rooms that we find. Ooh, tiny little corn poops. They move faster than the regular ones. Oh, well, I assumed there would be enemies in that room, but there were not. Pheromones makes every enemy charmed. This is it. This is our secret room. It is actually correct. Absolutely. So we gain backdoor access. Fascinating. Don't need it. We'd rather get out of here in a timely fashion. And an Eternal Heart. Wow. Wow. Let's donate. 70. Goodbye, 69. It's been nice. Don't touch that. Would not have been a pleasant encounter with those spikes. Now, I don't know where our super secret room is. But it's a little too late to look for that, I'd say. Let's move onwards to the depths, shall we? Petrified poop it is. No changing that. Curse of the Maze, huh? That's the way it's gonna be. Look at these my reflection shots. Nice. Just swarm around me. Crunch! Love the crunch. Satisfying munch. I will consume. I will dismantle the bones with my own enamel-filled teeth. Oh, okay. Well, that was a little bit of a whiff in terms of devil chance. Pride. Your pride is your own downfall, Eddie. Okay, we'll take this red hand. And by that I mean left hand. That spawns red chests. Which will be nice in our quest to the Guppy. Oh, I hear a hound. Could you be here? Nope, it was on the other side. Okay, well, so be it. Check the chests in here, just in case. I did say I wanted red chests, but I also want to go forth in a timely fashion. You know what? At least it didn't explode. That's all I have to say. Stop. Rotten baby, please. Nice, fly. Very good. I see you there, Pooter. Trying to land a trick shot. Not today. Die, potato. Not today. Classic. Classic YouTube stuff. What was that from? ASDF movie? Is that how it's called? And Curse the Maze, switching around the rooms. All-time classic. Stop. No creep today, friend. Thank you, Rotten Baby, for cleaning up the mess. We're looking for our way to the boss. I don't like this room. Goodbye. We somehow escaped it, unscathed. No moving spike traps shall be my downfall today. We could enter the curse room, but on the other hand, I have one soul heart and I'd like to keep it around. We also have a potential super secret room here, but no bombs to access it with, sadly. Adversary, my man! You gotta watch out for this guy, because he fires homing brimstone. You gotta circle around him as soon as he tries to do any fishy business. Make sure you're at some other degree angle. with respect to his face, or he'll get you with those brimstones. They looked innocent enough with my fight, but against someone inexperienced, he is guaranteed to snipe you. Eventually you get a feel for him, way down the line. But it took me a long time as a novice player. No, this room, be gone. Don't want to touch you. I know exactly which room I was avoiding, and I know exactly which room to never go into again. Thank you for the tears up, by the way. I did not acknowledge that just yet. The wire coat hanger really elevated us in terms of DPS. Stop! These tumors, not a fan favorite, that's for sure. I mean, they're a fan favorite if you're looking for annoying enemies. You certainly won't be beat in that regard. Especially the Camillo variant that shoots the laser. Zounds! Goodbye, shopkeeper hanging boy. And, wow, 2 narrow rooms in a row. That's a really weird gap. I don't like it. Goodbye, Laramie. You have been crunched. Ooh, restock boxes will always spawn in item rooms. Well, it's a little too late for that. And goodbye, Bob's brain. I should have picked it up at least for that room. I mean, come on. What was I thinking? One makes you larger. PhD. Please, that's not a good pill, per se. So we know exactly where not to go. Gotta check the double key room here. That was quite worth the while. I'll take the Empress, and we'll get the heck out. Boss should be on this side. Old mama. Ay, mamacita. Okay. Didn't need to hear that. Don't want to hear the implications. Don't want none of that. And let's hurry here. We're at 19 minutes. We can still make it with ease. Assuming we get to the mom fight in a relatively timely fashion. That's a big if. Oh, wait. It might happen. The hopes are alive. Has he done it? Alright, Mom, you and me, man. Let's devil it up. 23 damage. Good stuff. We are so close. Mom, if you drop a syringe, I'm gonna be the happiest man around. Inject me. Oh, yes. Keep injecting me those smileys. That's not a syringe, but it comes close. Ceremonial robes. Sign me up, dude. Trade 1 red heart for 3 black hearts and some tasty damage up. So what have we... Now, this is our first time legitimately entering boss rush. Previously, we used old Mama Mega here to blast open that crevice before we even triumphed over Mom. Now we've made it within the 20-minute threshold. The crevice remained open after clearing Mom and checking our devil deal. It will close after 20 minutes. Not immediately, mind you. You can linger in the Mom room, and it'll stay open, but as soon as you leave it into, say, a devil room and come back out, it'll be gone. Even if you use Mama Mega, if you enter the devil room, it'll be gone when you come back. Which is why I just shortcutted it, entered that crevice immediately, checked out Mom's fleshy orifices, and we have the bounties within. In case you haven't noticed, we have Mom's knife here. Our tears are really fun, but Mom's knife would be a guaranteed victory. And you know what? Who would I be to not try it off? Show it off right here. Mom's contact appeared in the basement. So that's what I earned for receiving the Mom transformation. Interesting. Was not aware that was an unlock condition. I don't think it was that way, well, there was no Mom transformation in Rebirth, so I think it was unlocked by default. And I'm surprised they gated it behind an unlock now. Not something I was expecting. So that's something different from Rebirth for sure. Anyways, as you can see, there are multiple waves of bosses that we have to triumph over here. I had probably 15 or so of them. And they're kind of randomized among a pool of bosses that you can fight before Mom. So anything from Loki to Monstro to Little Gemini, Little Steven, all of those lads are available for you. Even the Bloat, the adversary, you can expect to see all of them here. Or at least a good amount of them. Ideally you would have more basement bosses than depths bosses, but it all depends on RNG. Now back in Rebirth, all of the bosses were predetermined. It was the same order of bosses, the same fight. Okay, catacombs it is. Ugh. Would rather not have unlocked the catacombs. Harder version of the caves is all that is. I forgot my train of thought. That's catacombs is a real whiff. Come on, Dark One, stop blasting. Stop. Let me knife you. Thank you. Goodbye, Carrion Queen. Yes. Gone. Forgotten. Death. I don't know how many times we've fought you just yet. Oh, rude. It dealt an entire heart of damage. It's just not allowed. How many bosses deal an entire heart of damage? Very few. Very few. Oh, there's a burrowing pin up here. Okay. Come on, pin. There you go, buddy. Blast Assist. Now that is actually a womb boss that somehow made it into this old pool of bosses to choose from. I guess because it's easy enough to deal with. And its biological kind of fleshy theme does not fit very well in the depths, so they just kind of relegated it to the womb. Understandable. Boney! Why? Goodbye, Forsaken. Didn't stand a chance. Goodbye, Gate. Nor did you. And Dookuya flies. Ooh, that was a close one. Fistula is kind of a challenge with Mom's Knife because the knife has a pretty small hitbox. But it deals your damage basically per tick, so it is extremely squishy. Should you get... Wow. That was a creep from the little babby there. The little gurgling. Hello, Bloat. Fancy seeing you here. Let me just use my trick diagonal shot against you. But yeah, Mom's Knife is super strong once you figure out how to wield it. Now, I think the intention, the game design behind it was to just have a knife that you fire at your maximum charge rate, and it deals a couple of shadows, or Judas's Shadow, the greatest unlock. And we actually earned the Ankh, hilariously enough, which will respawn us as someone we've not unlocked yet. So should we lose our 8 lives, we could find this pretty interesting. Anyways, onwards to the womb. I'm trying to remember... Right, so the Mom's Knife. I believe the intent was to just... You shoot the knife, it phases through an enemy, deals a little bit of damage, not overpowered amounts of damage. Just enough to kinda inch you along, maintain similar DPS, just change the way you play. But people have figured out how to make the knife kinda hover over the enemy, and that is way stronger than it was ever intentioned to act, I do assume. And basically, yeah, it's stuck around. That is the way it is now. Thank you for not dying. Rotten Baby, you are a god. We have death, which is better than one makes you larger. And we have a red chest right here. Still no Guppy. And honestly, Guppy is mostly useful for the flight now. You know what, I'm going to drop the left hand because I don't care about Guppy. The flight would be nice, but with Mom's Knife, you do not generate flies. So that's a bit of a whiff. Normally I would have not taken Mom's Knife there, but I've not had it at all on this walkthrough yet. Would have liked to just stick with something fun. I forgot what the fun options though were already. They've slipped my mind. Cannot enter that curse room. It's physically unfeasible. Okay. This is a little bit of a tricky one. Okay, goodbye, Lump. And Host. The silly thing about Host is that they only attack if they have line of sight. I don't know why they were implemented that way. I don't know what the purpose is. I guess it's kind of a good thing. If you don't want them to have like an unreachable pattern of them opening their shell and closing it, that could have potentially be something annoying. No dead cat from Super Pride, sadly. That would have been hilarious considering we have 8 lives already. Whoop! Oh, he's done it. Oh, he's done it. Okay. That was a scary one. Thank you, Rotten Baby, your fly. Means very much to me. That room is pretty annoying. without some kind of support to get rid of those wall creepers. Goodbye, Bloodshot Eye. Didn't even get a chance to fire off. I could bomb for that pill, but I don't even know what it is. We're just about done with this here womb floor, and we can use our Mama Mega next floor to maybe reveal a surprise. Loki 2! It's Loki, except he does not spawn self-destructive bomb flies, which is a radical change in and of itself. Okay, we have the Mark, and we have Multidimensional Baby, which doesn't do much for us considering we have Mom's Knife, and it doesn't even act towards Conjoined. Very sad. Anyways, let's just take this, I suppose. Bop! And if we have one soul heart, so if we die, it will not count towards losing Devil Chance on the next floor. And we have a useless speed upgrade that I won't even take, because we're already at speed cap. I suppose we could find a reroll dice room, and it could be fodder for that, but that's above our pay grade at the moment. I don't even know if maybe you have to unlock those dice rooms. I'm not quite sure. The series of progression is still quite new to me. I've only played through the game from scratch through Rebirth. And then Afterbirth as it came out, just to clear off the DLC editions. And then Afterbirth Plus as it came out, to clear off those DLC editions. Portals. This room is a classic. Triple directional portal. Ugh, enough of the hosts. Please. Yep, there's the third portal. Ready to eject some skull-wielding freaks. Annoying little skull waiters. Waiter, not waiter. Waiter! Another goofy Sunday Deluxe, please. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tricky little boy. Too fast, too furious. He speed. I have the need. Oh, good homing knife, thank you. And I hear a woof. I'm sure I've missed plenty of woofs in the past. It's not that big of a deal. This is Womb 2, why am I not megaing my mama? Come on. Mama! Mama Luigi! Plap. That was satisfying. Now we're up to 2 soul hearts. Nice. Pop, and even more soul hearts. Good stuff. I should have megaed in the secret room. Those mushrooms could conceal some, magical mushrooms. Okay, so there is no secret portal available to us just yet, and we missed our Devil Chance, which is extremely disappointing. But we did kill Mom's Heart another time, so if that's all that comes out of it, and we also destroyed Boss Rush. So, pretty good all things considered. Splat. If we get a lucky Joker card, I will be a happy individual. But that's looking unlikely. Now we should check the curse room in that case for some red chest teleportation. So I probably should have kept our left hand, when you think about it. It would give us a chance to get to the Devil Deal on this floor, because we were not lucky enough to achieve it elsewise. Oh well. Can't win them all. Soon enough we will unlock a newer version of Mom's Heart that will permanently allow us to proceed, regardless of whether or not we earn a Devil Deal. And that's when the game really opens up. Guess we can play this lad just a tad. Or not. You can't pay out with cards, or pills, or anything of the sort. Just a demon beggar? Whatever. We'll make our way back to the exit then. It was a fun run. It's a little too overpowered to really deserve a easy completion, I guess. But it's a nice show-off of Mom's knife. For once we can see this ending in situ instead of going back to the menu. Experimental treatment. Well, it's a syringe. It counts towards fun. That's about all the merits it has. We'll find that soon enough, I guarantee it. Oh, we also got the baby for killing Mom's heart. There's the experimental treatment. Well, hope you enjoyed that relatively quick run. We have a little bit of completion. We tried out old Judas. We're back to a small little streak. Better than 0, better than negative. We still have not reached a negative streak, so that's something nice. Yeah. Maybe we'll try some Eden next time. We've acquired 8 tokens now. And soon we'll be at the magic number that will unlock, not the tokens mind you, but mom kills, that will unlock It Lives and permanent portals to those new destinations such as Shoal and the Cathedral. They're coming up real soon. So, hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time.